Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Maggie and I upload videos on lifestyle, beauty, and fashion. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Now, as you can probably tell by what I'm wearing and the title of this video, I'm going to be doing a Sally Stitches look from The Nightmare Before Christmas. If you saw my video from last week, I did complete the makeup look for Jack Skellington from the same exact movie, and I'm going to be continuing the pattern in this video. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's just jump right into it. Alright, as you can tell here, I've already blocked out my eyebrows. If you're interested in seeing how I do this, please check out my previous video, the Jack Skellington look, and I go through step by step and explain how I block out my eyebrows. For the purposes of time, I did not include it in this video. Also, this is the main reference pic that I use of Sally just to know how to draw her features on my face. Yes, I am wearing a wig cap and I'm going to be putting on a red wig by the end of this video once I complete the makeup look. If you're going to be Sally for this Halloween, you can always buy the whole costume, but I just went through Amazon and I purchased a shirt that looked like her dress, and I basically just cut it into a v-neck since the shirt came in a round neck and Sally's dress is actually a v-neck. To start off, I'm going to be using my water activated face paint and a fine brush, and I'm going to start doing an outline on my face of Sally's head, which is actually very round, and that is the reason why I'm drawing a circle on my face. Now, don't worry about having this look perfect, guys. The main idea is just to have like a rough draft on your face of what her head shape and eye shape looks like. That way, when you are coloring it in, then it makes it a little bit easier. Here I'm just going in and drawing the lid, which later on is where I'm going to be putting her eyelashes. Now I'm going in and I'm painting my face. Although Sally is like a minty color, I didn't have a color that resembled hers, so I basically went in with the white and then I added in dots of blue so that I can mix the color in. Guys, I honestly regret doing this because it was very difficult to make sure that I mixed in the color properly before it dried on my face, and it was also difficult to make sure that I made each part of my face the exact same color. So I would personally suggest, if you have like a plate that you can mix the color in previously, that way you can apply it to your face already mixed and you don't have to worry about making the colors match on each side of your face. Here I just made sure to use a thinner brush to paint the eyelid part the same light blue color. Then I went in with the black paint just to outline the eye shape and the eyelid part so that it could basically stand out more on the face. Here I am just coloring in what would be Sally's eyeballs in white, and I'm basically just going back and forth between a thicker brush and a thinner brush. That way I can really get into those little crevices of my eyeballs. Here you can see that I actually decided to mix the color on my hand, which also did not work out, by the way, guys. Just so that I could struggle a little less mixing it on my face, and so that I can go through and color in like my eyelids, and later on you'll see I will also do my neck. Alright guys, so here's basically where I kind of messed up. If you're following this tutorial, try not to do this part. I don't know why I did that weird shape on my chin area. I meant for it to be like the beginning of her neck, which is actually very skinny, so I don't know why I made that part so thick. But I basically meant to just do a straight down skinny neck, and I should have just painted that straight down part on my chin as well, as opposed to making it that round shape. But you know, you live and you learn. Then I went in and I basically drew her eyelashes. I noticed that they were like in pairs of 2, so I just followed that same pattern on the eyelid area that I drew in, and I tried to make it stand out as much as I could by making it a little bit thicker as well. I also added in the little root area since it was so clear on the picture that I was using as reference. Now I'm going in and I'm drawing the stitching that she has on the forehead area. I used the black paint to draw in the horizontal line, and then I went in with a little bit of like white paint to draw the stitches, because in the picture it looks like the stitches are kind of made of her skin color, but as you will see, since it wasn't really standing out enough, I also go in with a little bit of black and I added it into the stitches area. Then I went in with my Shein lip liner in the color Cosmopolitan, and I basically just drew out the shape of her lips as best as I could. And then I went in with the darker red water paint color and I just filled it in. Here you can see me trying to perfect her shape, since she does have a very V-shaped upper lip area. So I was just trying to mimic that as much as I could. Now this is another part where I messed up, guys, because I kind of had a hard time seeing the look come together. So I put on the wig just so that I could, you know, get a little bit more inspired, because I was not feeling the look that much, guys. And this was the worst thing I could have done, because I still had left, as you can see, filling in the black parts so that I can carve out like her face shape, her neck shape. And doing this part with the wig on was the worst. Like, I had to hold the hairs back, they were all like falling to my face, and then I had to make sure that I let the neck area dry properly before letting my, you know, hair go back to the front. And it was just a struggle, guys. Like, just wait until the end of the makeup look to put on the wig, because putting it on while I'm still painting on my face was not ideal. Once I finished carving out the chin and neck area, I just went back in and created the little stitching part that she has on her neck and chest. I also kind of gave up on trying to really color in my chest area in black. I just did what the part that would basically show up on the camera, and I skipped straight into shading. For the shading, I just went into my James Charles palette and I used that blue eyeshadow color, and I basically just contoured my nose with it just to make it look like very fine and smaller, I guess. And then I also contoured like around the eyebrow area and the eyelid area for her, and basically all around the edges of my face, just to make it look more like the actual circle shape that I was trying to go for from the beginning. Here you can see me trying to correct the big mistake that I made with the chin/neck area. So I basically tried to define the fact that her head shape is supposed to be a circle without that little chin area. But I don't know, the look kind of came together, but not really. I just did as much shading as I could to try to hide any mistakes, basically. Another thing to keep in mind is that since this is water activated paint, if you start to sweat, you will start to sweat through the makeup. So just be mindful of that, because as you can see, the paint is basically deteriorating on my upper lip area because I did start sweating there, and also putting the eyeshadow just kind of made it more obvious. So just be mindful of that. The last thing I did was just basically close my eyes so I can draw in her little pupil area, and that brought the whole look together.